My Live Kitchen, the show where I take the viral recipes and make them for real life. So it has been years since I have done this. Okay? I royalty free. Ha! So it has been years since I've done this. I'm actually quite excited. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna call this season 2. My first recipe is really easy fried cabbage, and I got this off Facebook Watch. And I'm going to post the link after I'm done cooking. So the first thing is it calls for a third cup of onion. I'm not exactly sure how you measure out a third of a cup. And like I said, it's been years, guys. Bear with me, okay? Can you see me? Cool. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tilt this a little more. How's that? Better. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop this sucker up. I don't know what a third of an onion is, or a third of a cup of onion. I don't know what that ingredient is. So I'm curious as to what you do with the other 2/3 of the cup of onion. So get my onion chopped up. And we're going to just assume it's a third of a cup. Because why not? And onion's delicious, so there's always that. So this feels great again. For those of you who do not know, I have been going live on TikTok on Wednesdays with my own recipes. So if you want to see me actually cook my stuff, it is also on TikTok. You can follow me, Amber Burns Black. This is horrible. I think somewhere in my future I see a phone stand. But we'll figure it out. Because if you guys remember, I'm not above taping my phone to the overhead. So now that I got this onion chopped up, my beautiful onion, as you can see, I'm going to take a little bowl, put my onion in the bowl, and I'm going to put that aside as soon as I bowl it. So there, got my bowl of onion, which, crap, I'm about to cry. Like it just hit me of all times. Okay, so I'm still going to need my cutting board and my knife, so I'm not putting that away yet. Next, I need 6 pieces of bacon, which are going to go in my wok. Woo! I love my wok. I need to cut this open. It's not one of those peely ones. Okay, so I'm going to put the wok on medium while I do this. And then I'm going to grab scissors. Now, the recipe is, you're supposed to chop it up before you cook it, but I'm going to cook it whole and chop it up later. Just due to the fact that, as some of you remember, I was hospitalized back in 2017, and for the longest time, I didn't have full use of my dominant wrist. So, I've had surgery, I have used of my wrist back, but I still don't like to push it. So I'm actually going to cut this up after it's cooked. So let's see here. Oh, I got 2 pieces of bacon. Ha ha ha. And I am putting, apologize. This is, first time in years. I gotta get back into my rhythm. So there's 1, 2 pieces. I know somebody's watching. If you can type a comment. I have never YouTube live on a phone, so I don't know where the comments go, and I'm very interested. I would love and appreciate it. Maybe they don't pop up on the phone, and you're just going to be speaking to no one. In which case, I do apologize. Because, when Corona hit, I I shut down, and I think a lot of people shut down, but I really shut down. And this is really cheap bacon. It is, what is that junk? That is falling apart. Ah, so, oh well, up to 4. I need 2 more, and then I'm going to throw this in the fridge and wash my hands because it is raw pork, which is bad juju for cleansiness. So I got 3 here. I'm gonna put 2 back. Maybe if I can get the bacon separated. Oh, this is a disaster. Oh well. Oh well. Excuse me again. I apologize. One moment. Let me get this meat product off my hands. Okay, that's better. And while we are doing this, oh, thank you for the like, by the way. While we are doing this, I got the bacon in my wok going. I'm going to cut up half a head of cabbage, which I like purple cabbage. Purple cabbage is my absolute, hold on. Purple cabbage is my absolute favorite just because I don't think you can get the flavor anywhere else. The flavor is just amazeballs. So let me try to angle you down some. There we go. Get the cord out of the way, maybe. No. Okay, there we go. You're crooked, but you can see, right? Yeah. So, unwrap my head. I got a little head. I love a little head. Got my cabbage. And it only calls for, hold on. I might actually turn this bacon down in a minute. Okay, got the bacon going. Now I'm going to cut off this stem. Okay, cut that off. Toss it. And then I'm going to rip off the outer pieces, which, you know, are kind of grody because they kind of like, you know, that's where the dirt is. So there we go. And like I said, I'm only going to use half the head. So I'm going to cut this in half again. Watching my fingers. Whoa, this is a big cabbage. I actually got this today in the cashier at the grocery store. I guess, and you know what? I guess with hiring and stuff, you got to take who you can get because of, you know, everything going on. Let's not get political. I'm going to use another knife. I can't. I need something a little more serrated. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Come on, courage! Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Pete. So you remember what I said about that wrist injury a couple years ago? Okay. Okay, obviously, don't grab a big piece of cabbage. This is sad. This is sad. Let me try this way. This is hard cabbage. Like, I've never had this much problem cutting a head of cabbage in half. What the heck? Stir my bacon again real quick. Oh my gosh. I need muscle. Okay, so I'm going to cut the cabbage in half this way. which is not what I wanted to do. But it looks like that's what I'm... Oh, this knife is better. Okay. So I got the cabbage cut in half. I'm going to bag this. Save this for another day. And trust me, in this house we're Irish, so we will use this cabbage. And my bag's not big enough. Crap. So hold on, let me get... I need to designate a blooper reel, don't I? Let me get a better bag for cabbage. Waha! Oh, you know what? There's a button here. I bet you if I... Okay, cool. Alright, so I know that's setting. Okay, stir my bacon again. I'm actually, might turn that back up. I'm not too sure how I feel about it right now. Oh, cut this piece. Put this in the fridge. I shall see you again, my headed friend. Okay, so I see that I blipped, and again, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, right now, we are running DSL, and it's unfortunately the best for our area. Next 6 months, they're supposed to get better net out here, but we shall see. So, I actually have a little cutting board, so I'm going to deal with it. So I'm going to cut up my cabbage, which you use this knife differently than the serrated one. This is actually not a bad knife. Now that I know what motion to use, it works. So, chop up more cabbage. Like I said, I'm so sorry about the angle, guys. I will definitely work on it coming up. But it's kind of funny starting from scratch after, I think, how long have I been gone? 4 or 5 year hiatus? This is all new to me, and it feels great, and I am loving it. So, and like I said, for 2 weeks now, I'm TikToking my own recipes, and I do that Wednesday nights. So if you want to follow me on TikTok, it is also Ember Burns Black, same as my YouTube. And that is, you know, brand spanking new. I tried TikTok a couple years ago because Shy wanted to get into it, and now she got bored of it. Now with COPPA and all that junk, it's so weird. It's hard to know, you know, what the limits are and legalese, and people just want to be butsy. I'm gonna grab a bowl. I know I have huge cutting boards, but they're like at my mom's house, and I couldn't find them before I left. So that's something I need to go back and do, because I don't feel like paying $9 for $5 cutting board. I'm so...
Why are you live streaming though?
Because I'm live streaming. I haven't live streamed in years.
Oh, why are you live streaming right now?
Why not? Okay. This is actually STEM. I forgot to look. Yep, get back to what I'm good at. Get back to my passion. So, I still have 1 viewer. You are a trooper. So anyway, if you want to see live streams when they go live, and click the notification, be sure to subscribe. And my bacon is actually looking quite gorgeous. Which my countertop is not. It's stained purple. So I'm going to stir up this bacon. And give that a look. I don't care that it's, you know, imperfect bacon. because I'm going to refurbish my bacon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bacon out to a paper towel plate. Maybe I'm going to have to fish bacon. So I'm taking it out with a slotted spoon. Let me see if I can move you up some so you can see what I'm doing. Which is a little more difficult in a wok. This space is totally worth it in the end. Like super flippy, and you don't fling food across the kitchen or have it flying across your stove. And this is really hard one-handed. I am going to put the bacon aside for a second. And I'm going back to my onions. Remember the cup of onions that we made? Or the one onion, not a third a cup. I'm going to give these like a minute and just stir them around. Let them soak in that flavor of the bacon. Get them all nice and juicy. Pick up the heat, actually, because I turned it down. So, my delicious onions. Hi! I was so excited to do this, and I ran errands for like 5 hours that I did not put on any makeup. Shame on me, right? My bad. So I'm gonna wait for the wok to heat up again because it has seemingly died. And I really want to get, before I try anything else, put my knife in the sink. That could have been bad. Put my other knife in the sink because I'm done with knives. Actually, done with my cutting boards. I'm gonna put that in the sink too. And pop some cabbage. Can't keep cabbage away from a fat Irish girl. So my onions are starting to caramelize and soak in that bacon. Some of them are still dry though, which there's a piece of bacon left, but you know, one rebel bacon is not going to be the worst thing to happen. So, looks like it's doing pretty good. I'm actually going to cabbage. So, here's the cabbage. Get that in there. I'm going to stir it around. Hold on, I need to put the phone down. Stir up my cabbage. Get that cabbage in there. Now the recipe calls for salt and pepper. Now some of you remember, if you remember, I do not like cooking with salt. My family has a lot of heart problems in the history, and salt is just one of those things. Is that stem? No, that's not stem. Hot. Duh. So I'm gonna actually kick this up a little. Turn it whatever your stove settings are. I have it on 5. I don't cook with salt, but I do cook with pepper. So I'm gonna put some pepper in it. And you can see how much I'm adding, hopefully. Got pepper, got some smoked paprika. Now, another thing she said that was optional in her recipe was brown sugar. I forget how much, but you know what? Cabbage and brown sugar is, oh, probably not that much. I mean, it's a great flavor. So, like, just mix that up. Now, I'm going to add my own little twist. And I'm going to add some caraway seeds, which again are just another ingredient that goes great with cabbage. So let me let you have a look to see what I did here. Some seasoned cabbage and onions. So I'm going to stir this up. Hold on. and dropped my phone in my walk. I think that might be its stem, but you know what? It's all gonna fry the same, and the smell is just amazing. So, while I have that cooking, I'm going to take my bacon, and remember I said I had a little hack that I was going to use? Put this bowl in the sink. I actually like to do this with my bacon. Oops, sorry. Get this cord mess going on here. Cord mess. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sorry. Oh, wow, the upside down part of my can opener needs washed, apparently. I have a magic bullet, which I'm going to turn down that cabbage. So I have a magic bullet. One of my favorite things in the world. Easiest way to grind up bacon, and it makes it perfect. Perfect portion, honestly. I think so. So, usually one piece at a time. That way you just, you get it perfect, you get it right. This is going to be loud, and I apologize for the noise. See? All gone. That's one piece in. Ha ha ha. And, this is kind of funky bacon, so I'm going to add 2 this time. Funky. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm going to dump that out. And then I'm going to add 2 more pieces of bacon. Woo! Welcome back. This net sucks, and I do apologize for that. So now I am on my last piece of bacon. All gone. And what I like to do is I can dump that in my bowl. And it doesn't look appetizing, but it's bacon. Welcome back. Excuse me. So what I'm going to do is take a spatula, that way nothing sticks. And I'm going to weave it around this, get all that delicious little bacon bit out. Whoop, maybe. And then through here, I can just take it and like kind of weave around it. And it's greasy. It's washed. Hot water. Not a problem. Which, my spatula though, right away. So give me 2 seconds. Actually, no, because I'm going to use my spatula in a minute. I got bacon on my phone. Okay. Whoops. So I'm going to take this bacon and I'm going to dump it into my cabbage using the spatula to make sure my bowl is completely empty, which it's not. There we go. Now I'm going to wash my spatula. So, we have going, which I'm going to cook this back up to 5. And I'm going to mix this bacon in and listen for it to sizzle. You know, one of the things I had computer blipped, which was unfortunate, was set up 2 cameras. That way we could have multiple angles and views. But if it's not chaos, it's not me. It's how my life is. Ironic chaos. That is actually the perfect description. So this is really good, and it is smelling fantastic. It looks completely different, and like I said, I'm going to post the Facebook Live recipe. This cook. I used to actually the recipe next to me, but I forgot to do that. So I am working completely from this. Oh, I thought that was my theme song. I'm actually doing this completely from memory. So I'm just gonna let this go. Try some cabbage. That was perfect. That was perfect. Anyway, I think I'm gonna let this go. Maybe like 5 minutes tops. I have it on 5. I'm gonna lower it. Make the rest of dinner. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, set notifications. I'm gonna try to do this every Monday. Not sure what time, so you gotta make sure you subscribe to get that notification. And remember to follow me on TikTok, also Amber Burns Black. Thank you for watching and stay gorgeous. Now how do I turn it off?